everyone else a bit warm? Done a bit. Well, today we are continuing our huge Fast 10 week with another exclusive interview with the cast. This time I got to chat to John Cena and OG star Jordana Brewster about being part of cinema's most popular global franchise.
I am the man who's going to break your family piece by piece.
Guys, congratulations. I saw the movie yesterday and they keep bringing it every time. Jordana, this is we're going to the third decade of these movies. What is that like for you to be a part of something so huge?
It's incredible. It's incredible, and it's exciting every single time.
Cannon cars.
And John, stepping into the franchise, did it feel like you're joining a family? These guys have been together for 20-something years, and you're sort of the new kid on the block. And what does that feel like for you?
Well, I actually, from my personal perspective, I compared it a lot to when I stepped in the WWE locker room for the first time. Because keep in mind, they'd been there for a long time before I got there. So you are the new kid at school, and you have these established personalities looking at you, going, what's up with this kid? And I think the cohesion of the Fast family is a real thing.
What's the plan, Dom? I'm not sure anymore.
People were cheering throughout the movie.
Good.
Do you feel that when you walk around, that people are like, oh my God, I love it so much, or, have random memories of things throughout the years?
Yes, so the other day, I was driving right behind a car that said Toretta. And then I started going right behind her, and I wanted to take a picture of the license plate. And then sometimes I'll see people with decals of Brian or me. It's just wonderful to see us celebrated in different ways, or people name their kid Mia. It's just very cool.
Let's race.
It starts out as a movie, where people are racing cars. And then, there's heists. And then there's spy elements. And then, cars are going into space. For a franchise to be able to evolve like that and bring people with it is pretty special, isn't it?
It is, and still not forget its roots. There's a race scene in Fast 10, a street race scene, which is awesome. And it harkens back to the street race scenes of the early Fasts. It never forgets where it came from. And I think that's why it retains its fan base, and it always over-delivers. And I think that's why the global fan base has ever expanded.
The game's over, Dom. You lose. This is your last ride. Then we might want to buckle up.
Do you remember back what it was like for the first?
Yes.
What did you feel like?
Well, I remember it was just so different, because now it's such a production, right? And we have stylists and publicists. And back in the day, it was I was doing my own hair and makeup, and I put on blue liner or something, and I bought my own dress, and it was this little theater in Westwood. And if you look at the pictures, we just looked like babies. And none of us had any idea what we had.
Here they come. You will never be able to break my family.
How good is that? Well, La Familia Fast 10 is in cinemas this Thursday. Don't miss my exclusive chat with Dame Helen Mirren tomorrow.
Hey, let's go to another movie. It's the biggest cinematic release of the year, potentially. Fast 10 is almost here. The final film in the trilogy of 3 films, I think they've announced now, is boasting a cast of Oscar winners and franchise favourites. And Sydney Morning Herald culture editor Osman Faruqi kicked back in Rome. Well, how plush for him. In an exclusive sit-down with the stars of the film, Brie Larson, Michelle Rodriguez and Charlize Theron.
We're locked inside. It's a trap.
That's a bomb.
All right, dorks, what are we blowing up? What? The Vatican? Wow, you guys are going to hell.
Michelle, right from the very first movie, Letty was such a kick-ass character. It feels like an organic result, right, for this franchise to continue to grow and have so many amazing women in this action franchise.
Yeah, I think it's it's a testament to the producers, to Vin and his security and his own masculinity, that he doesn't feel intimidated by having strong women around him. It's also about Universal generating the space to have, these kick-ass girls express themselves.
The great Dom Toretto. If you never would have gotten behind that wheel, I'd never be the man I am today. And now, I am the man who's going to break your family.
I don't know, Charlize, are you surprised that it kind of took an action film, 10 films into the franchise, to bring together like such an extraordinary cast of award-winning, critically acclaimed women actors?
It's been tough, like getting our footing in there. But I always refer to her as the true OG who stepped into a franchise movie, really like worked hard to like figure out how to stand for what she wanted this to be. And I don't think it was always very easy. I'm gonna be in a wheelchair in about 3 years, though.
What?
I wish it happened a little earlier, just for my body.
What are you talking about?
For my hip replacement surgery.
Stop
It's gonna happen next year.
Stop aging yourself. Why do you do that?
No, listen, I'm not 20 anymore. After every movie, I have to get surgery. I'd stay down if I was you.
You'll need to hit me harder for that.
Brie, you're the freshest to the franchise out of the three of you here. It's been more than 2 decades that these movies have been being made. There's such a long-running connection and stories that a lot of the cast have. Was it intimidating at all, or did you feel like you... Yeah?
I mean, in my head, it was intimidating. Then I met everybody and they were really nice, so then it was fine. I felt comfortable. But yes, I went through this extreme excitement, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I get to do this, my dream job, and then like, in a ball, like, what am I gonna do? Like, can I actually do this? Because it's not, I mean, this was kind of the first time for me where I'm stepping into something that has this heritage, this legacy that I respect so much. And so there's a lot of pressure that I was putting on myself with that.
Cavalry's here.
Cheers. We need weapons and cars.
Cannon cars.
Did you find that, Charlize, when you joined? You joined a few movies ago, and was it a pretty quick thing to go from the newcomer to now you're just part of the family?
Sick, psychotic twist.
Calm down. It's you. No, I feel like my character is a little bit different just because
She's a psychopath?
The devil's coming.
Boom. Tommy, I knew you would come for me. So how about we all just start shooting each other? Time to end this.
I'm really interested to get each of your perspectives on why this franchise, at a time when so many that we thought would just be around forever, are kind of waning a bit. Fast keeps growing and growing.
Like, I'm not gonna pretend to know what the magic formula is.
Tell us.
But no, but
I mean,
like,
it could be you. You've been there from the start.
No, man. You know what? To be fair, I honestly think that it's the platform. I do think that one of the ingredients is Vin's relationship with the fans and their involvement with the franchise itself.
This is your last ride. Then you might want to buckle up.
Charlize, I've heard from a few of the other casts that Vin is so hands-on with the cast in terms of character development, where their stories go. Is that your experience? Is it a pretty collaborative process with him to kind of figure out where things go next?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when I came in, I didn't even think that I would have to like figure out that much because I didn't know if I was gonna come back. So it was very specific what I was coming in to do, and all they said was, we need you to turn this a little bit on its head. We need to like get Dom in a place. And so that was my, like, that's what we geared towards.
Un sogno che sia vero.
I don't want to say I'm angry at Osman Faruqi for not taking me to Italy for that.
You're furious.
I'm just disappointed in him. But that was an amazing interview.
You're fast and furious with him.
Both. Fast 10, and we cannot wait. It's hitting cinemas this Thursday. So great.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?